Hello everyone, we're here for vlog 48. My name is Jaime and we're here located in the beautiful Corn Tortilla Press World Headquarters on that island floating just off the Oakland coast near beautiful Fruitvale. Yes, and you see the lights are on but nobody's home at the drawing table, but I will get over there in just momentarily as I'm working on a commission piece this week. And after the commission piece and I mail that out, I'm back on the next issue of Tortilla number 6. Once I get that one story done, then I'm back on the next chapter of my graphic novel. That's how it goes. It's supposed to rain today. Right now the sun's out, but there are some high ceiling clouds. It's coming in from the south. And yes, I was hoping to get out, but I might not. Whatever. Drinking my water and my coffee. I'll put my water down and grab my coffee. This is the end of my second cup. To answer the questions, I got 3 of them. How much coffee do I drink per day? 2 cups. One early in the morning, sometimes one right after, or a little bit later in the morning, like an hour or 2 later. And by early, I mean 6-ish, or after, and then later is like 8. Today I slept in because I was up late, and Amy was up. She was doing her thing because she had meetings and stuff, but she goes to bed way before I do. And I usually don't go to bed as late as I did last night, but the cat and I sacked out for a couple hours extra. So finishing this now. TMI? Probably. To answer other questions now, somebody asked earlier last week, this light switch, is it crooked or whatever? And I just assumed it was. And then either that day or the next day I looked at it and went, oh wait, no, it's straight. It's the thermostat for the heater that is really crooked. So the rest of the wall is fine. It's that guy. So it answers that question. Oh, and other people were asking about these because they've seen the Elvis. These are both original comics. This is an old Mickey Finn comic from the early 1950s by Lankerson or Langton. I got to go look at his name again. I always get it confused. Lank Leonard. And that's an old Lank Leonard, an original that Jimmy Parker found in Florida. He found like 100 and some of them, and he gave me one. And the one with a glare on it right now is an original Jim Woodring. So I love Jim, and that's Frank and Pupshaw and some weird creature. So yeah, we'll go up there and look at those sometime. So if you have questions about anything else on the wall, feel free. Because I have an original Andrew Goldfarb up there I've had for quite a while. It's been riding in every house I've been living in or apartment. That right there is a Hugo Kobayashi original painting of Julie's Supper Club. No longer there, from San Francisco. Anyway, so that's just answering those things. Other than that, the final thing I'd like to talk about real quick, and it's sad news, is the passing of Richard Sala. Richard was one of my peers and an acquaintance, a good man, and an excellent cartoonist, and he just died yesterday or the day before. At 61, I don't know how he passed yet. I don't know if anyone does just yet, but I'm sure it'll get out there on the wire soon. The whole cartooning community is abuzz about this, especially in our group, which is our age group, because we all knew him. I have some stories about Richard. I mean, we were never really close, but I mean, we were always friendly and a good man. And I was introduced to him, God, maybe 30 years ago, maybe more, at the San Diego Comic Con, back when it was an actual Comic Con that had cartoonists and comic book enthusiasts, before Hollywood came in there and Don King'd the whole thing up. Boxing fans will know what I'm talking about. I have many Richard stories, but my favorite is first meeting him. I was introduced to him by, might have been George Parsons, another great cartoonist. And, it was the whole, oh, nice to meet you. But for the next year and a half, I saw Richard 3 more times, and every single time he'd go, oh, nice to meet you. So about the 5th or 6th time after a couple years span when he did that, I sort of lost it. Not meanly, but I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Every time you see me, you say, nice to meet you. Like, you've met me more than anybody else. I mean, it's like I've died and made more comebacks than Aerosmith. It's outrageous. So he apologized. He felt really bad. So not long after that, I was at some event and I hear my name and I turn and it's Richard coming at me and he's waving and he's going, I remember you this time. And we both lost it. We both just laughed our asses off. And that was one of our little things from that point on. And I'd run into him in Berkeley. I didn't live there, but I was working over there part-time at the university in the wood shop at the Zellerbach. And lunch. I'd go down to Mario's that used to be their Mexican food place for lunch sometimes, and I'd hit the record store, and I'd usually run into Richard there. And he's a huge loss. What a loss. And 61, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's not old. Not by today's standards, 61 would have been old like, I don't know, 60, 70 years ago. But here we are in the 21st century. It's like, hell no. People are living a lot longer. And in this case, not. Which brings me to the pandemic. And so I'm going to end on this. So stay in, if you please. I mean, we've already had a raging parties going on next door, and it's just ridiculous. People, and I'm hearing from friends all over the place. People are just out. Or Rachel Ann Palacios was telling me how on Lake Merritt in Oakland, there's all these people having barbecues, and there was vending booths up and everything. And she says, not only that, no one had masks on. Nobody was social distancing. Maybe they're in some different time continuum. I don't know. But it's crazy. So anyway, time will tell. It's the great equalizer. All right, everyone. On that note, if you have to go out, mask up, wash them hands, don't touch no one, don't lick anything. And be sure, like I was just saying about Richard and other people, reach out to people. If someone's on your mind, call them, write them, let them know you're thinking about them. It's not just good for you, it's good for them, it's good for all of us, especially now, especially right now. All right, everyone, I'll get off my soapbox before I hurt myself, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks.